Hello, my name's Angie, and welcome to the Synchro Mystic Path. So, I have, I would say, a list of questions, some of which people ask, as we're going on this journey, and we talk to people, they might ask these questions. Other people, I don't know, it'd just be topics of conversation, really. Sometimes it's stuff that we're actually experiencing. So a few weeks ago, I was having what you might call an existential crisis. That's a posh way of saying I was feeling actually quite alone and just really, how would you say, quite a little bit lost. So this one was, what I would say about that is that actually correlated with some quite heavy solar activity. So clearly something was being purged. But what I would say is it's quite a common feeling to be having at this moment in time as we are walking this amazing path of ascension. And it is an amazing path. It might not feel like it sometimes. In fact, quite a lot of the time it feels really difficult. Yeah. So I thought, because I've been doing the daily readings and I'm really enjoying those. I hope you are as well. And I'm doing the odd one. I did one last night, which I felt I wanted to share. But I also have this list of questions, and I have no doubt that list of questions will not reduce. I'm sure that they will just keep growing. So my feeling is that I'm going to address these questions through these readings. So I hope this helps you today. Don't forget to, if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and please comment in the comments underneath. I don't have any links or anything at the moment that you can click on in the description. I don't think I do. No, because I'm just building this channel at the moment. Really, it's a I'm enjoying doing this, so that's it really. Okay, so the tarot deck I'm using two different types of tarot deck, and I might pull some other cards, we'll see. So I have these ones. The big ones are the Inbetween tarot by I can never say this, Scarebeo. And when I bought them back in 2018, I think, I couldn't make head or tail of them, to be honest. Didn't get it. Didn't get what it was about. It's funny what a few years difference can make in your understanding and your appreciation of something like this. So these amazing in-between tarot are the energies between the cards. So it's really interesting. They make a really nice bridge between the cards. And it can be really beneficial. So these in-between tarot, they're kind of sort of fixed in their meaning, but you can also read more into them. Yeah. But essentially, it depends what tarot you're using, because different tarot have slightly different perspectives on what's going on. But they're definitely really interesting to work with, to get an idea of the movement of something. Yeah. So I'm going to stop waffling now. These little ones. These are, bear with me. These are really cute. They're the Gilded Tarot. I hope that's not too, what's the name? It's very shiny. By Ciro Marchetti. Really, really, and perfect for working with these, because if you're putting cards in between cards, it can get a bit crazy, as I found the other day, which is why I ordered these little tiny ones. So they're beautiful. They really are quite stunning. Anyway, enough said. So the question that I asked for this reading was how to go from feeling that very visceral kind of very alone loneliness to feeling at peace. Yeah, because they are, you could say they were polar opposites. Yeah. So without further ado, so the in-between death and temperance card is the energy of renewing your purpose. Yeah. So beginning, when you're in that kind of an energy, begin where you are right now. Yeah. It's like with anything. If you are asking questions, you always begin where you are now. So whether that's a yoga practice, whether that's, you know, training for, I don't know, sport or something, or whether it's your spiritual journey, it could be, you know, you're going off on a magical, you know, learning magical processes. You know, you always start where you are now. You're not going to start 10 miles down the road because you're not there yet. So you always start where you are, okay? And you're moving towards, or you're moving through temperance. Yeah, temperance being that balance, that very kind of measured, what's the words I'm looking for? Slowing down, yeah, just slow everything down. Don't feel that you have to rush. It's what I was saying in one of my readings the other day. You know, this will pass. This too shall pass. So when you're feeling these things, just remember that it will pass. So finding your renewal of purpose, renewing, you know, sit in stillness, in silence, or put, you know, you could use frequency music, or, you know, whatever it is that kind of gets you connecting to your heart. Yeah, that's the key here. And, you know, what is it that gets you really excited? So for me, it's the synchromistic path, hence the name of the channel. Yeah. So I do. I grin like a Cheshire cat when people are telling me the stories of the synchro mystic happenings that they are experiencing. Yeah, I just get so freaking excited. It's amazing. Obviously, your purpose is going to be different. You know, how you express yourself is going to be different. Everyone is. So we're going from where we are right now at this moment in time. We're moving through temperance to a place where things, shiny things, if you like the quick fixes, if you like, can cause you to stray off your path. Yeah, of this very centered, considered, deliberate path. Yeah. So what we have here, what kind of came out was this idea of the two paths. So you've got the path of, I'm not polarizing this card, but you've got the choice of living in the fear, because the devil does conjure up in, for most people, unless you are an occultist, conjures up like the fear. Yeah. So you've got a path of fear, or you've got a path of what I'm seeing here as emotional intelligence, that very considered middle path, very much the middle path. Yeah. So which one do you choose? You know, when it's looking, you know, so you've gone through the temperance and you are in that very centered space, you know, these things always, it's like gatekeepers. That's how I would describe it. It's like gatekeepers. So you're walking along this path and you get a gatekeeper, you know, like in Holy Grail. You shall not pass. And you're like, well, I'm just on my path. You shall not pass. Well, I'm going to. So you have a choice, yeah? That choice, I'm saying, from my perspective, the better choice is not to be in the fear, but to be in the energy of, so the moon, which is water, is connected to Venus, love consciousness. So it's a very different energy to the fear, yeah, the fear matrix, if you like. And what it does, it brings you to this place of, between the moon and the sun cards, of letting go. There's a lot of letting go in this space here, yeah. So between the receptive energy of the moon and the projective energy of the sun which is an activator, and we are, be under no illusion that we are being activated right now in this age of solar maximum, where there's a lot going on with the sun. You know, there's a lot going on with the sun and the earth, and there's a lot going on with the sun and the earth and all the other planets. Yeah, it's a huge activation that's happening at the moment. So I'm hoping this is making sense so far. So what happens when you get to this place here and you activate your light? Yeah, so this path of reflection, because that's the other thing that the moon does, it's a path of reflection which brings you to this letting go of stuff, yeah, which allows your light to be activated. Now, one of the things that happens when you do that is there being more choices. So there might be people, places, or things that you allow to fall away. So although this card, between the 4 and the 5 of Cups, is kind of giving you choices, or 2 choices. So again, you know, what choice are you going to make? So the choice, if you are looking for the feeling of peace, yeah, is going to be one that brings you to balance. This card here. The energy between the 2 and the 3 of coins is one of balance. Yeah. But it's also one of the nature of everything. So the path of peace, actually, it kind of illuminates, because don't forget, you illuminated, it illuminates this infinite path of balance, but it's the nature of everything. The coins, or pentacles, is the very earth, it's the earth element that it's connected to. So it's the very thing we are standing on. It's the very thing that we are intrinsically connected to. Yeah. So, for me, this is the energy of the earth, but also the universe, the infinite, everything in balance. Yeah. So there's a lot of balance in this movement, from this feeling alone or lonely to this feeling of being at peace. Yeah. So here again we have the infinity sign. Yeah. Oh, I do love this symbol. It's amazing. So this is the opportunities that come from being in this space, connected to the universe, connected to the earth element. So this is coins again, pentacles. There's lots of coins here. There's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's an equal number actually of coins or pentacles here. Yeah. By the way, this is water. So this is a cleansing energy here, this one. Interestingly, fire and water are the two key elements for this energy of ascension. Okay, just a little add in there. So yeah, the Ace of Coins. This is opportunities. So you become the vessel, if you like, which then moves into this energy here, the master of the opportunities. I hope that makes sense. Where you then become the one who gives and receives. So you become the incoming and outgoing energies. Yeah. Again, more coins, pentacles. What then propels you forward? So remembering your renewal of purpose comes in again at a point where it's that determination. Yeah. So even, because if you're on this path, yeah, and you're making those choices that are aligned to, you know, in this case, it's a feeling of peace, then that's not going to change. Does that make sense? So even if it looks like you're not winning, yeah, this card is very much about if at first you don't succeed, you know the rest. This card here, so this card here is interesting. Even when you feel disheartened, yeah. And I just pulled a little card for that, the Seven of Pentacles, which is, you know, this super abundance. So even when it appears that this isn't happening, and this isn't happening, and this isn't happening, and this isn't happening, yeah, it is. It's right there. It's right there. Okay? What can you do about that? When you're feeling that, you come back to the energy of, where was it? Here. Yeah, the peace. The reflection. To spark your energy again. In this space of between the Hermit and the Wheel. So this is calmly. So, you know, breath work is amazing for that, for inducing that calmness, for inducing that relaxation response. Use your breath work or sing. Both are good. Even if people tell you you can't sing, do it anyway. So you're in this space of, if you like, activating your magic. It's essentially what this is, yeah. And this card, what this card says to me is, now we all have attachment to things, obviously. I'm quite attached to all these cards, actually. But if push comes to shove, are you going to choose, you know, things, physical things that you are attached to, or are you going to choose the evolution of your being? I know which one I'm going with. So this is what this card is saying to me. Let those things fall away. Let those things fall away you don't need them in this space, or if you don't, yeah, if you don't need them in this space, and you don't need them in this space, I'll tell you that now. And you come back to your renewal of purpose. Yeah. So this here, the Hermit, is connected to here, yeah, this tranquility, this letting go, the reflection and the illumination of your being, if you like, or you could call it the activation of your light, or the activation of your 12 DNA strands, you know, however you want to describe that. It begins here with where you're at, yeah, your renewal of purpose, what gets you, yeah, coming to a place of just letting go. And you could even say that a flotation tank is a visceral experience of this card, yeah. You know, going through all this to a point where even when you are feeling disheartened and you're literally picking your stuff and yourself off the floor because you've fallen down, come back to here. Come back to here and come through this process one more time. However many times. Yeah. So, do we want any more cards? I'm going to go with one from here. Ooh. That one. Okay. Thank you. What have we got? Oh, the greater plan. I hope you can see that. I hope it's not too shiny. The greater plan, acceptance, letting go, divine perfection. I think that's a perfect place to end this reading. This is the acceptance here. Acceptance of where you are right now. Yeah. Letting go, divine perfection. Can't really say better than that, can we? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say, don't forget to do all those things if you like this video. And don't forget to check out the other dailies that I've done to see if they ring true for you. Yeah? Because I am fascinated by people's journeys. So, I'm going to go. I will see you next time. Don't forget to stay fearless. And thank you for being here today.